Well, hey guys, what is up? So check this out. I got the hat, Chevy hat. That's right, what's up? Hey, if you want one, hit me up. I mean, I made a bunch of them, so like, I have a bunch for myself, but I do have some, and I was planning on selling these. I just haven't. I don't know. I just been doing other things, and I haven't focused on, like, you know, selling them. But if anyone wants one, they're definitely available for sale. Hit me up. They're like 30 bucks shipped, 25 if you pick it up. Anyway, so check this out. We've got the lift kit. We've got the springs. Now I started to take the tire off and just kind of see what we're dealing with here. So obviously I got to take out those bolts to the front of the spring, the bolts to the rear of the spring, and then we got to take off the U-bolts here on that. We're going to take the shock off. We're going to pull this arm right here off of that steering arm right there. And then basically on this side, we can, once we get all that off, we're going to install the spring. And then we're going to worry about this steering stuff here later. We're going to get that side put on, and then on the back, boy, the back's going to be something else. Look at that. It's like I'm lit up here. Whew. Yep, marshmallow here. Anyways, so once I get to the back, I've got to, well, let's just take you back here real quick and I'll show you. It's kind of dark, but apparently these springs that come on these crew cabs are 56 inches. So basically I need 52 inch, those springs right there, 52 inch. So I've got new spring hanger mounts, whatever they are. So I've got that, and that is gonna need to be moved. I don't know what those bad boys are. Pieces of metal, some straps or something. Anyways, so I gotta do that. So that might be a hassle in itself, but I guess I'm gonna go around and spray all these bolts that I am gonna need to be taking, you know, that I do need to take off. I'm gonna spray those with some WD-40 and some PB blaster stuff just to get them soaking. Anyways, so stay tuned. I'll show what I can. I've got music, so if I do like a little, you know, speeded up version of me working on this stuff, and just know that it's gonna come with some funky YouTube music, because I'm gonna listen to some music while I do this, and I don't want to get copyrighted. So just so you know, it might not be the best, but check this out. Looks like this thing got like shot with something, like somebody took a shotgun to it, or a BB gun or something. Anyways, there's some waviness to this door here, but yeah, other than that, man, I'm excited to get working on this bad boy. So here we go. Let's go. Stay tuned. I need some suggestions though. I need to find some YouTube videos. So if you've done this before, I need some help on those rears once I get to them. But in this video, we're most likely just going to be doing the fronts. So stay tuned, and we'll get the fronts put on. I can't get this off. So guess what? We're gonna cut it off because we got new parts. We've got new ones of these, and we've got new ones of these. So we're just gonna cut this sumbitch off. Well, that was easy. So now we got this out of the way. We're gonna pull this arm off here in a little bit. We'll see if we can pound that off with the hammer. And then this, we're just gonna move out of the way for now. We'll eventually need to press that out though, because yeah, it needs to come out. So we'll eventually get this one out, but this one here is gonna come with the all new arm, all new of this. So we got this. Actually, I think I need to pull out these bolts right here, and then I need to put some new studs in there. So hopefully those will come out fairly easy. Once I get this off, I'm gonna have to put the bolts back in on, or the nuts back on, and try to get those off. So, yippee-ki-yay.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me.
Alright folks, little update. So I've got a couple bolts off these U-bolts. I just put the jack underneath here to hold the axle. I took the bolt off of the stabilizer bar right there. Got it off of this side and that side. The only other thing is I just got to pull the bolts out of the leaf spring here and here and finish taking off those bolts on those U-bolts. Now, sure, I could probably cut some stuff off of here, but dude, there's like a lot of gas and stuff in here, and I don't want to catch anything on fire, so we're not going to grind anything off. We're just gonna take our time, take those bolts off. Sure, I guess I could cut it off at one point and it'd be a lot faster, but it is what it is. So I'm not gonna bore you with that, but we're gonna finish taking off these bolts and then get these leaf springs off, and then yeah, we'll update you on putting the new ones in. And then I gotta figure out how to get these bad boys off. Now this, I gotta pull this steering arm off of here, basically. And then I believe I gotta pull these studs. It comes with new studs here, and then it comes with like a lift to add some lift onto here. And then it comes with the new bars I'm gonna need for here and here. Hey you guys, what is up? So, update, it is the next day. Basically, we're kind of stuck. I need to get these bolts cut out of the leaf springs here. I believe I got the nuts off of the other two. This bolt I have out, but on the other side, Okay, so before my GoPro battery died, basically what I was saying was the other side leaf spring bolt, the nut just turns, so it's not backing off. It's stripped or something. So anyways, also on the other side, my shock mount here was so tight, the bolt on it was so tight that, I mean, this piece was loose. So I think I'm gonna have to order a new shock mount and get a new shock mount put on, which those are pretty easy. So other than that, we are still going to town, but it's going a little slower than I anticipated, but also not, because I expected things to be hard as far as bolts coming off, and the only tools we really have are a cutoff wheel on the grinder, which I went to go buy some more of those, and we don't have any around here for the particular Makita brand that I have. It's got some like X-Lock, whatever. Anyways, so I ordered some off of Amazon. Those should be here hopefully tomorrow, but they're obviously, tomorrow's Friday, but they're probably gonna be here Monday, so that's crappy. But I got some new metal blades for the Sawzall, so we're just gonna go to town and try to saw it off. So yesterday it wasn't looking too good, but I had some like multi cutter. This time I went and bought a specific, hard, heavy metal cutter. So hopefully we can get those off. But honestly, all I need to do is get the bolts out of this and the bolts out of the other leaf spring. Oh, and then I got to take off the U-bolts on that side. But that should be easy. This side was easy. I just got to take a wire brush to the tops of those, so it'll make it so it comes off a little bit easier. But anyways, stay tuned. We're gonna get this figured out.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't have to plan it, I can go change my fate. You won't understand it, all alone, that's okay. People, I can't stand them, they don't want me to change. Keep me where I'm standing, and I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something more, take a chance.
Alright folks, check this out. We've got the first spring mounted, kind of. I need to get one of my jack stands. I'm going to put it in the center up to the frame, and then I'm going to use the jack to kind of jack up that, just to kind of give it a little bend so it'll mount up to my mounts right there. So those being all the way back, it's not quite hitting those, and these are custom. I don't know if that's correct. Like I said, this used to be C20. They converted it into four-wheel drive. So the only other thing is these springs didn't come with a shim on the bottom, and I don't know if putting this much of a lift is gonna need one of those little shims. They said it was mounted to the front spring, so I don't know. Maybe I'll call him tomorrow. I keep forgetting that tomorrow's Friday. I keep thinking it's Saturday. because I'm not really doing anything. I do snow removal, so it's not snowing, so I'm not working. So half the time I don't even know what day it is. But anyways, I'm kind of at a standstill. Well, I could put the other spring in the position and get it ready, but there's food inside. I think I'm gonna go in and eat some food. But the kit did not come with the front mounting hardware for the springs. So it came with the rears, and the front here requires 9/16 bolt, and this is a 7/16 bolt. So it did not come with the kit. Also, these springs did not come with a shim. So I may call them tomorrow and just ask them if that's the case. Because honestly, if that puts my rear, I don't know, that's gonna put some strain obviously on the front driveline. But I'll have to go look at the Blazer. I'm not super concerned about it right now. I just don't want to have it an issue later on when I put the driveline on, because I'm far from getting some of that stuff ready. But you know how it is when you're building stuff. I don't want to do this twice, so I don't want to have to. But however, technically, well, no, I don't know. I'll call them tomorrow and see what they say. All right, folks, check this out. This is why we're all human beings. We make mistakes, but check this out. Dude, I just found out. Well, I realized after I shut the camera off last time. But for some reason, I didn't even think about it. But the little shim is a lot bigger than a little shim. It's pretty thick. Anyways, it's on the other spring. The rear springs that I thought were rear springs. So we're going to get those swapped out, and we still gotta wait till tomorrow to go buy some more bolts. But for now, I put the wrong sleeve in that one, so we're gonna take this off, and then we're gonna put them on the proper one over there, and then I'm gonna get this side installed tonight while I can. So I may even throw the other one in, but I still need bolts for the rear, but I might as well just get them thrown in tonight. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, stay tuned, because I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll come back to the video once I get the other ones put in. What is up? All right, so I had to do some banging and hammering and stuff. These rear hangers on this front, looks like they kind of notched the frame out just a tiny bit, but we got the leaf springs swapped out. I got that bolt in there just to kind of hold it. I'm gonna go tomorrow, like I said, and buy some new ones, but we got the other side in as well. So now we just got to put the U-bolts back in, get this thing lifted up a little bit. Obviously these jacks were set at a certain height, and I was able to kind of get the tires off with the old springs, and now the axle is pretty much sitting on the ground. So yeah, 12-inch lift. That's gonna be fun. So basically the next step is, once I get all that stuff, so we're gonna get this video wrapped up, we're gonna get it edited, and we're gonna put it out, you know, Friday, tomorrow, like I said. But anyways, once we get that front tidied up, I'm gonna work on the steering. We'll get the U-bolts on it. I need to jack it up a little bit more, raise those jack stands up. I'll get the steering fixed. I'll show you that on video, putting that all together. And then maybe, depending on how long that takes, we're gonna move on back to here. Now, like I said, we've got to take those mounts and we've got to put them up here. And then obviously those mounts, they're gonna come with some new ones. So yeah, those springs are longer. The Crew Cab apparently comes with a 56-inch spring, and for this 12-inch lift kit, it's got eye to eye, it's 52, or it's about 50-ish, but I think they measure the curvature of it, so I think they're supposed to be 52. I don't know. We're gonna find out, but that's kind of what I was told. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna do some research. We're gonna put those mounts on. But stick around. We're going to document everything we do to this thing. We're gonna put it on video. We're gonna do some shorts, all that other stuff. But as far as the major stuff, the lift, we're gonna take it into the shop and have them do some wiring. The other day when I was out here, I started it up again, and I was gonna start it up for the camera, and something electrical went out. Like, I have no electrical. So I hear there's like a fusible link down by the starter or something. But anyways, once I get all this stuff figured out, I'm gonna have the mechanic go through and rewire a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna get it rewired, get it so that it'll fire up again, and then we're gonna move on to the radiator, stuff like that, cleaning up the bottom, just, yeah. Anyways, smile every day. Just remember, smile. Life is good, folks. Even when it's bad, life is still good. So, anyways, be grateful. Go down, check out some links. Bucked Up, Auxito, Amazon, and if there are any companies who want to be a part of this, let me know. I am looking. I mean, I got shocks for this because it comes with the lift, but you know, I've got the Suburban, it's on Bilsteins. I've got the Blazer, it needs shocks. So anyways, y'all have a good day.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays.